Excuse me, my name is... I just got a really funny text. Hi there. My name is Jenna. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. I can't share it with you, but boy, was that funny. That was funny. Thank you. Come be my guest sometime. Exclamation point. What's going on? Oh, there's that thing. This is what I use for the wet and dry. Why did that just happen? What's going on tonight? Oof. It's getting hot in here. I am getting so hot. I'm turning yellow. I'm getting so hot. I don't understand. I just don't. I don't get it. I do not get it. But there are 5 of you here. Hi. It's just the color thing happening right now. William D. Lindemann and 4 other people. Who are you, 4 other people? Who are you, 5 other people? What's going on? Hello, my name is Jenna. This is 11:11. This is 11:11 with Jenna. I'm here. Tony, hey! Tony, hey! Am I going to see you? I fly in on the 9th. I fly into Montrose on the 9th at 1 p.m. Are you coming on? You guys, hold the wire. Tony, didn't I send you the link? Oh, that's terrible. I can't believe it. Hold the wire, everybody. Hold the wire. Hold the wire. Wow. Happy Sunday. There you go. No, it was planned. We discussed it. Patty. Tie-dye Patty. I love my shirt so much. Did you see the photo? You saw the photo of Mama Grace and Jenna? Ladies and gentlemen, first timer to 11:11 with Jenna. Hello, Greg. Hello, Patty. Hello, Suzanne. First timer. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm so excited. Hi, Michael. Oops. Well, we'll just do that again. First timer. Today is Sunday, July 31st. It's 11:15. I've been here. Hi, David. Come be a guest sometime. Right now. The lighting is matching my shirt. Maybe that's what it is. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Tony R. And I don't know what the R is for. Smith. There. Unmute thyself.
Sorry.
Hi.
How are you? It's good to see you.
So great to see you.
Oh my goodness. Have you had an amazing weekend?
Yeah. Made really nice food. Went for some good walks. Listened to some music with my mom last night. Yeah.
Love all of those things. Oh my goodness.
I didn't drink enough water. I need to drink more water today.
I'm drinking water, but it was turned into something else. So,
Nice. Nice. It looks like it's 2:00 in the afternoon there.
Good lighting. That's what it is.
Very good lighting. I know. This lighting tonight is not my... I have a light and then it broke, and right now I have a little lamp that I'm using, and yeah, it's not good lighting. But hold on, we have to, do you mind doing a little dance with me? There are 11 people here right now. Go, Tony. Go, Tony. Woo! Hey, Okay, Julie. We're coast to coast right now. Who you gonna call right now? There are 13. Oh, well, we'll dance it out. Right now. And Tony, it's 11:11. Who you gonna call right now? Tony R. Smith. What's the R for?
Ray. I totally felt like a Muppet there, though, as I was dancing. I felt like a Muppet.
Ray?
Muppets dance. Yeah,
Oh,
Ray is
Ray.
my middle name. Yeah.
Ray. Hey,
Yeah.
Bonnie. Ray. Tony Ray. TRS. I like that.
Yes,
I
exactly.
like that. Where did you grow up?
I am originally from Mississippi, so that's why I have Tony Ray and my last name Smith. So it's Tony Ray. All my whole life, everybody has referred to me as Tony Ray.
Tony Ray.
And when I was 15, we moved to England. So my mom married a military guy, and then we moved to England, and it changed my whole worldview. I went to high school in England, and everything just changed. Everything. I did so many things there, from sports to awards programs to everything, that just shifted my entire focus. And I don't think I would be here as the person you see right here without that experience. So yeah, it changed everything.
Oh, how great is that?
Yeah,
You gotta share this show so your friends know that you're on right now.
I will. I have to share.
It's there's 11:11. No, Ray. Yeah, Patty, you're funny. So, um, England. Where in England?
It was Alconbury, was where it was, RAF Alconbury. And so that stands for Royal Air Force, Alconbury Base. And so it was a hybrid base between the British Air Force and the American Air Force. It's a base that still exists in a very small portion. My high school doesn't even, I mean, they have a few people that still go there. But this was the mid 90s when that was in existence. And so the spy plane called a U-2 plane, which is really interesting. Not to get into too many weeds, but basically it's this airplane that has huge wings, a very small tubular fuselage, and one wheel. And actually, to take off and land, it has two trucks that support its wings. Yeah. And it has a one single jet engine. And when it takes off almost in a vertical, and it goes up. And the guys in it would wear spacesuits, essentially, because it's so high in the atmosphere. And they would use it to take pictures of the Earth and other things that I'm sure I am not privy to. But that is one of the things that they did on that base. And my high school was there, but we lived 12 miles outside of the Air Force Base in the community, the British community, in a village called Somersham. And we had some of the most amazing British neighbors and Scottish neighbors that changed everything for us. Like we are still friends with them today. My family and I, we still keep in touch with them. They're doing absolutely amazing things and have moved all over the United Kingdom. And my husband and I have actually gone back to Ireland, one of the places where we visited quite a bit and done a road trip. And the moment, if it were to present itself, I would move back in a heartbeat. It was just absolutely amazing. It changed everything for me.
But you have a brand new home.
Yes, have a brand new home. Yes, definitely. Yeah.
like really brand new. You guys, the likes, the loves, the hearts, the loves, the laughter, the wows. Come on.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It took 15 months to build. And we had the support of some amazing friends and family to get us here, and just the emotional support after trying to build a new home during a pandemic.
Brand new, like from the ground up.
From the ground up. Yeah, from the ground up. We have some of the most amazing neighbors I have ever met in my entire life. That are they're just phenomenal. It's just life-changing. The people that are here. So yeah, it's really great. We
Can you
feel
give
like
me an example why?
Well, the neighborhood we lived in before, we built a friend group that was just phenomenal. They're only 15 minutes away. And we landed here and we met some of the most amazing people that have the similar values and just supportive of each other. You know, it's community that's at the core of all of that, right? So you meet people that really value, you know, when you walk out your front door, you know that if you see someone walking down the sidewalk, you can be like, hey, how are you? And they're going to be honest with you. And it's just this true, how can I support you? How can I support you? Kind of give and take, which is just phenomenal. We found that in this community, and it's only been, I think, 60 days. I think we've only been here about 60 days, and it's just truly phenomenal. Just the people are just great. Every person we've met are just great. So
Well, you're that way.
try to be,
You're
try to
that
be.
way. You're a bright light, for sure. I'm so happy that you're here. I
I'm so happy to be here.
what did you have for lunch today?
Oh, today, okay. So we had been not feeling well and we had a positive COVID test in our household. So we're gonna have to quarantine for a few days. So we're in that space where we're trying to figure out, okay, hey, we've gotta, you know, just take care of ourselves. So what do? We do comfort food. So we're gonna do with this morning, kind of brunch wise, we did hash browns with
Nice.
goat cheese, crumbles, and
Yum.
some scrambled eggs with chives over the top with a little Cholula sauce. That
Nice.
was our
Cholula.
brunch.
I love Cholula. I love Cholula.
I will put Cholula on everything.
I love it. I think that's the one.
Yes, exactly. How about you? What was your lunch today?
Well, we made a really beautiful dinner,
Nice.
which was sort of lunch. It was what is lunch and dinner? Dinner, something like that.
Linner. Let's go with Linner. I love
Yeah.
that.
We had so my friend Julianne Smith, who's been on the show, has this incredible garden, big farm, Collinsworth Farm, and she has all kinds of beautiful vegetables. But I came home the other day with this bag of greens. So I made a salad. I roasted some beets. I also used goat cheese and cucumber. That was the salad. And then we had a gluten free lentil pasta that had fresh peas, fresh mushrooms, fresh bell peppers, zucchini, and fresh corn in the pasta and basil. And then I had some mozzarella cheese with basil on top. I think that's it. That was it. Oh, and I made Grace some a turkey patty and some more corn. The sweet corn right now, if anybody's anywhere near Michigan and can get sweet corn, oh, I guess I'm just representing corn right now because
Oh
I
my gosh, it's so great. We did a recently we had a spicy roasted tofu with goju, which is a Korean chili spice. Um, we roasted the tofu in that and we put it over a cabbage and corn saute over a rice, like a sushi rice. So it made these amazing rice bowls. Oh my God, it was so amazing. I recently had to go pescatarian because of some health issues, but holy moly, was so good.
yeah, sounds so good.
Yes.
So you had a COVID positive person, so you were exposed.
We had a positive test. So we got the notification that we were exposed and started having symptoms
Okay.
and did a test. One of us has tested positive. Both of us are feeling some symptoms. So I will probably getting a positive test here pretty soon. So just made all the notifications of everybody just saying, hey, FYI, this is what happened. And we're going to do all the right things and make sure that we're quarantining and all of that.
Good.
And lots of self-care. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So
Do you work out of your home?
I do, which is actually one of those things where it's like, okay, I don't have to necessarily worry about that piece. I can still continue to do my work as long as I'm able to, you know, sit and stand and do what I need to do. And yeah, so I think I will be able to move forward that way, which,
Good.
you know, it's the world we live in today, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you live you you have your house. Do you both have separate offices and it's
Yes. Yeah. So
designed the house to perfectly fit your life?
yeah. So my office.
I watched you guys on Facebook. I watched the whole thing happen. I'm like, oh wow, look what they're doing now. That's so cool.
Yes, it is. So where I am now, these amazing bookshelves behind me, this is our loft space, and then my husband has his office just right through there.
Cool.
Um, so my dream was, I was like, oh my goodness, we're both doing this hybrid thing. It's gonna be great. We can share an office space, but I'm an extrovert and my husband's an introvert. After about a day and a half of that, he kind of said, "You're really loud." So I said, okay, I'll give it your space. I will.
Really?
Yes.
Really? You're really loud? I don't think of you as loud.
Well, I just talk a lot. I think that's what that translated to.
You're you're excited. Bye,
Yeah.
Bonnie Barker. Wow. So he said you were is that the first time he ever told you that you were loud?
Oh no, no, no. It's a regular thing. And he says it full of a heart with love, I think.
You're really loud and I love you.
You're
There's
loud and I love
11
you.
here again right now. So now you get up, is your work, is it with Colorado time or is it
Yes, it is here in Colorado. I am a state employee, so I actually am a consultant for the state. I do
what does
work.
a consultant for the state of Colorado do?
Yes. So our Workforce Development Council, I actually do work for them, and I lead a networks team. So education, innovative financing, and sector partnerships. And our goal is to make sure that every single Coloradan, and I mean every single Coloradan, has an opportunity to meaningful quality, high quality work and jobs in the state. And so we work to make sure that we help employers understand what high quality jobs means
What does
through
it mean?
job quality framework, basically on a nationwide perspective. We try to say it's more than just salary, right? It's about quality salary, but it's also about training. It's about upward mobility. It's about benefits. It's about equity and inclusion and diversity, all of those things lumped together, and how we help employers understand, are you hiring from a skills-based perspective? Are you providing work-based learning opportunities? Are you providing all of these things? How do you evolve from what we were to where we need to be to make sure that there is opportunity for every single Coloradan? And so we do that through making sure that everything from K through 12 to higher education to it's even more than just a college degree is the next step to a high quality life in the state of Colorado. It's about how do you obtain training, certification, licensure, whatever it means to achieve the life that you want to live, and how you perceive high quality life in the state of Colorado, that opportunity is there for you, that pathway is there for you, and that we can help not only employers, but educators, training providers, you name it. How do we help them do that? And so that's what my job is every day. And we have some absolutely tremendously smart people doing this work every single day. And I am honored and privileged enough to be able to do that with them. So.
I have to backtrack. Forgive
Sure.
me. I never thought of what a person that lives in Colorado is called.
A Coloradoan.
Is it a you said Coloradan, Coloradoan?
Coloradoan, but a Coloradan. Basically, if you just get rid of it,
Coloradan.
the O is
Yeah,
so stupid.
Coloradan.
The O is silent.
Y'all know that? Coloradan? I love that.
I'd love to hear what other people say in the chat.
Coloradan.
Does he
So
have that right?
if I moved to Colorado
Uh-huh.
and I'm not 22 years old, I would come to, I would go where to connect with this incredible support system?
Okay, so depending on which pathway we look at it in pathways, right? So if you're coming up through an educational pathway, traditional, I'll use air quotes, right? It could be K through 12 to 2-year education to 4-year education, graduate degree onward, right? But then there's also this pathway of licensure, certification. What's next for you there? But then there's also the career transition pathway. So it could be that you're coming to Colorado within a specific industry and you moved here to move up with an organization. You could connect with a workforce center. We are divided as a state. And I'm speaking in this way. I'm realizing that I am in a personal sense on my Facebook page, rather than my professional space. But we have 14 different sectors across the state that we have workforce centers in. We have a rural consortium, different industries all coming to play. You can connect with one of those workforce centers. You can connect with a career center at a community college or a 4-year institution to connect you with what jobs are here in the state of Colorado. And we live with one of the core values that we have is equity, and we want to make sure that every single individual, no matter your age, your race, your creed, your religion, any of that, we want to make sure that you, when you come to Colorado, or if you're already in Colorado, you can see and you have the equitable chance to be part of the workforce in Colorado. So that's what
Are you seeing a number of older people? I mean, like people that are retiring and then going back into the workforce and not really retiring, but retiring and then figuring out their next
Yeah,
role.
and I don't have the data right in front of me, but yes, definitely. We do have programs that we're working to make sure that as part of an equity lens, as we're looking at that, we're looking at through an ageism lens. We're trying to make sure that if you are coming to the state of Colorado, that there is opportunity, that there is equity from that perspective as well.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
long have you been doing this work?
I actually started with the organization in January.
Oh
And
my.
I've been in higher education. That's
Yeah.
when I met you. It's like 20 years ago. I've been in higher ed for like 20 years and was
Has it
doing,
been 20 or longer? Was it with Andre?
no, it was before Andre. So I was in Kalamazoo and it was 2001 through 2004, I think. You were doing some shows in Grand Rapids and I think no, St. Joe. You were still doing stuff in St. Joe at that point. Yeah. And so that's one of the points I got to meet you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember I remember I remember meeting you in Kalamazoo at was or at the there but then at the bar in Grand Rapids.
Yes. Yes. And so
Colors?
I think it was Colors. Yeah.
Colors in Grand Rapids. Hmm.
I was so every time you had a show, I was so excited. That
Hmm.
was like I had all these like grad school classes that I was doing, and I was like, oh my goodness. And my roommate in Grand Rapids, her name is Jamie. She introduced me to you, and she was like, she's playing here. And I was like, you're kidding me. This person that I listened to is actually here in this place that I could actually see her like 6 feet away from me. I was like, every chance I get, I'm gonna go see Jenna. So,
Thank you. Where is she now? Where's Jamie?
she is now in Texas,
Hmm.
and she and her partner, they're actually coming this next weekend. They're coming up to Colorado. So I'm hoping that the quarantine period will be passed so I can see her because I haven't seen her in a couple of years because of the pandemic. So
Please tell her I said hello.
I will
If I saw
definitely.
her photo, I would remember
I'm
her.
sure you would. Yeah, it's both of us sitting there going, "We love you."
I know. And you remember my brother Mitch?
Yes. Oh
Mitch.
my
Well,
goodness.
any gig we did in Michigan was my mom and dad, Mitch. Yeah. And that was 20, 22, 20, 20, 22, 23 years ago.
Yeah. Can you
Wow.
believe that? This time is weird. I think it's weird.
Yeah. It's really weird. I love those shelves.
Thank you. Thank
Do
you
you
so
have
much.
them made, or are they something that you found somewhere groovy and put them
No,
together?
we found them and absolutely loved them. And I'm still finding all of my book friends. I'm a reader. So, of course, I had academia, it kind of comes with it. But I'm still
And they
finding,
hold a lot too. It looks like they're a sturdy. I'm
yes.
looking for shelves right now, so that's why I'm sort of checking out. Oh wow, they're tall.
Yeah, they go all the way to yeah, down. Yep.
Nice.
Love me some books. Yes. I
How do
actually,
you how do you how are your books displayed? I don't see it's not a color thing. You're not doing the color coordinate. Rob Morocco. We have Kayla on the line now too. Hey Rob, this is my friend Tony.
hi,
Hi.
Rob. Hi, Rob. I'm hoping I see this on the thing. But yeah, I do it by theme. So right behind me, this is like work related stuff. That's the boring things. And then I have my nonfiction. But have you, okay, do you watch Netflix at all? Are you a TV person?
Yeah.
Have you seen the British show called Heartstopper?
No.
Okay, so it's based off of a uh, graphic novel.
Okay. Heartstopper, everybody. Netflix.
Check it
Heartstopper.
out. It's LGBTQ
Cool.
themed.
I think
Um,
is it. Are they promoting it?
I guess it depends on what the algorithm shows you.
I get it. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is absolutely wonderful. Whether you're an ally, whether you're a part of the LGBT community, whatever, it is so heartwarming, and
Heartstopper.
you will absolutely adore it. And I hope to hear people saying, "Hi, Rob." I see a hi, Tony, in the chat. Good to see you.
A lot of people have been on, so you can go through and message and this is another community. This is community and connection with 1111 with Jenna.
It
And I'm
is.
introducing you to all these new people. This I've known you longer than I think anybody that's on the show, I've known you longer than any of them except my mom.
Oh my gosh, I
My
love
mom.
that. And you know what? Because of the connection we have between music, one,
Mhm.
but food and how important it is to feeding not only our physical selves but our soul. Like one of those things. Like you were talking about your food earlier. When we cook, like not being able to be in our home, we're in a temporary place for about it was like 15 months, and so my pantry, just to give you a description, so I organize my spices alphabetically because that's how my brain works. I can't help it. That's just
Good. Well, but that's how you buy spice. So that makes sense.
you have to. You got to know like when you can, when you've got like
Okay, Tony. Now I feel inadequate. Go ahead. Spices are alphabetically. Got it.
if I don't have any more red pepper flake, that's the end of the world right there. I got to go to the spice shop. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. I
One of
have
my
a couple.
favorite places is a spice shop here in Colorado. They have several stores, and you can go and they will mix a blend for you. But they have several spice blends that are absolutely amazing. That kind of cooking and not having that, like that was a portion of creating meals that connect to love and grounding yourself outside of all the stresses of our normal world. Like food is that thing, like it connects you right here. And I know that you know that. I'm preaching the choir here, but
I've our neighbor Stacy. She lives across the alley, and we've been uh, from my friend Julie and a couple other people gathering food and going to the market, and we've been making epic meals. And hey, you want to put that on now? And yeah, we'll be ready in 10. And we sit outside and eat, and then we play cards, and then tonight I had bowls of blackberries that I handpicked. And I'm sitting there, I'm picking these. Didn't get a whole lot of them, but enough for the three of us. And she has a poodle, my little heart friend, Maggie. Maggie loves blackberries. I've never seen a dog eat blackberry. Lillian's eaten a blueberry or two. But blackberries? Shoo, do you eat blackberries? It was the cutest thing. Do you have any animals? You have
yes,
cats.
I do. 1 second. Yes, yes. This is one of them. This is Reese.
Hi, Reese. Hi, Reese. Wait, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna solo you here. So say something if you don't mind. Oh,
Hi. You want to say hi? So he has a, oh, nope. Okay. So he has a brother tiger. You probably saw that post yesterday where we did chores around the house yesterday where we were not paying attention to the cat. Yeah, I know, dude. Um, Both of them were like, okay, it's our time now. So we were watching TV and it was like, okay, on top of dad, that's what we're doing. So
oh, sweet. What else are you watching on Netflix or however, whatever other ways?
we have the last episode of season 4 of Stranger Things, that 2-hour episode. We got to finish that one.
I
Uh,
just got chills.
yes. And have you seen Loot on Apple TV with Maya Rudolph?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
One, she's fabulous, and you know this. And two, it
No.
is fabulous. You must watch this
Luke,
show. Anybody,
L-U-T-E or L-O-O-T?
Loot. Yes.
No.
You are gonna absolutely adore it. She's
Maya.
amazing. Yes. Oh my God, it's great.
I love Maya. You know who her mother was?
Roberta Fleck? Flack?
Nope.
Was that who was it?
Minnie Riperton.
No way.
Loving you is easy cause you're
That's
beautiful.
the song I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. Okay. Yes.
That's Maya Rudolph's mother.
Oh my
They were
goodness.
from Chicago. And her father's still good friends with dear friends of mine.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No.
Oh my
Yes, I'm
gosh.
serious.
That is fabulous. I
I
absolutely
love
love
I love her. I
She
think
is. Oh, she's fabulous. Her and Kristen Wiig.
oh,
Not in the show, but Kristen Wiig is like one of my favorite comedians. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, and Laura says Heartstopper is so cute. Thank you,
Laura.
Laura. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. It's like it grabs you. It totally grabs you. You'll love
I want
it.
to read the book.
It's a graphic novel, so it's
I want to
so
read the graphic novel.
so my yeah. So it's like a comic book.
Fun.
And so I'm trying to get, I normally read novels, right? But a graphic novel, I've been trying to get into it. And it's a very different way of your brain working, you know?
Yeah, it's not something I would normally gravitate towards. A
Yeah.
graphic novel. Okay, speaking of gravitating, we have to do a little. There are 11 people here again. Hello. And Tony, who you gonna call right now? And Tony, right now. Yeah, likes and loves, everybody. Oops. So I have to ask you a question.
Yes, please.
You grew up in Mississippi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Hey, I met a mayor of a town in Mississippi. So sweet. What town was he from? But then you moved to the UK.
Yep.
Mayor, where is he from? Um, did you speak differently when you moved to London?
Yeah. You've seen Forrest Gump. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was from 1994. Um, I had an accent very similar to that. And so my mom is from Texas. She has a very strong Texas accent, as do most of my family. When we moved to England, um, it was people, they kind of judge you with that accent, and that's not just the UK. That it's most things. People have a weird filter with different things, the external appearance, or your accent or whatever. And so as I traveled and I did different things, I noticed that if I uh, learned how to minimize that, it changed how people reacted to me. And so it's related a lot to what's called code switching, I guess, depending on, I think you can look at that from very different perspectives from an equity lens. But as I went through my high school journey and then my college journey and then graduate school and then graduate school again, I found that that just went away. And it wasn't purposeful after that first experience. I just kind of went, the more people I interacted with, that just kind of went away. And so now I had this more, when I moved to Michigan, it was for graduate school. And then I stayed for an additional 3 years. And that accent's very Atlantic.
Michigan.
Yeah, it's got those long A's, like that.
Driving the
Yeah.
car. Where is it? It's out in the car.
Yeah. And it's very very
There's not a lot in Michigan.
Yeah.
But there you can, or pop. I'm gonna go get a pop.
I'm gonna go get a pop. Where everything in Mississippi, everything was Coke. I'll just have
whatever it was. It was.
Yeah. And so and I want to preface this with, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just different. It was just different.
So when you go back to Mississippi now, if you were to go back there tomorrow, and then tomorrow night you were with your cousins, friends, whoever from Mississippi, and you're drinking that water that's turned into wine.
Yeah.
What happens?
I honestly, it doesn't even have to be Mississippi. I talk to my mom and it comes right back. Or I get tired and it comes right back. And it's weird. It's very strange how the brain works. It's not purposeful. It just, I think how you fit into the particular group you're with, if there's history there, it comes back.
What about when you're in England?
No, did not pick up a British accent at all. No.
Not even certain phrases, nothing?
Totally imitate it if I wanted to, but
let's hear your English accent.
No, I will not mess that up. I know. There were
Okay, let's hear you. How did you speak as a child?
Very Southern. It's like, hey, Jenna, how are you? It would be very much like that.
I'd be like, hi, Tony.
Oh, hey, bless your heart. You would get that. It comes right back.
When I could talk like that all the time too. I love to talk like that. If I'm in New Orleans with my friends,
there's something very endearing about it, right? Like it just
warms my heart.
Yes.
Warms my heart.
Again, nothing negative about it.
No, it's just it totally warms my heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you on. I want you to get healthy and stay healthy, and I want you to come back.
I would love to come back. And as you know, I absolutely adore you. And everybody that's on here is on here because they absolutely adore you. Wow. And I'm just grateful for you in my life. Thank you so much.
I'm grateful for you. And I do hope that we get to be in the same airspace, but this is the next best thing for me. This is how I spend when people ask me, what are you doing this weekend? I go, I'm doing my show. I'm making food with my mom and my friend, and then I get to do my show again that night, and it's different every single day, no matter what it is. If there's 2 people or 22 people or 10 people, but I am trying to raise awareness for the show because I think this, like tonight, this is a great connection to have with you. It's your first time here. You're just so supportive of me and what I've been doing, and
yes, always. Well, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You mentioned food, like cooking with your mom. Like, what is that meal when you're like, okay, we are going to make the best, most amazing, most heart connected meal? What is that meal you make with your mom?
Today was one of those meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Today was definitely one of those meals. If we were to make something that we would make traditionally, my mom makes pozole and sopapillas. So on Christmas Eve, we make pozole and sopapillas.
Oh my God.
We also make manicotti, homemade pasta where we make it all and she'll make sauce. A heartfelt thing for my mom will make sauce, and then my brother will come over and we'll have pasta. And we had pasta today, but he didn't want to come over, and then we just made the primavera instead, which was beautiful. Oh, thank you, William. Thank you, William. We all adore Jenna. He says, sorry I'm so yellow, kids. I guess the shirt is inspiring this color, but I need to buy a new light, and that'll happen soon.
I promise you it's not as bad. It's not as bad as what you're perceiving. I promise. It's fabulous.
It's almost green, but yes, please, please, please do. I do know a couple of protocols. Do you do supplements? Are you vitamin takers?
Mhm.
Okay, so you have vitamin C and vitamin D at home?
Yep. And zinc. Lots of
Okay.
zinc.
Do you know what kefir is or kefir?
Yes.
Do you
I
have
have
any
to,
at your house?
yep. I have to have it for another health issue,
Okay.
but yes. Yeah. Hmm.
So there's a protocol. Not saying it works, not saying it doesn't work. It's something that works for me when I'm starting to feel it started, you could Google it. It's a particular doctor created this protocol. 1,000 vitamin D, 1,000 vitamin C
Yep.
with kefir every hour, at least 5 times a day.
Mhm. Okay. My mother told me about that. Yes. So we are working through some of that as well. So
Good. Yeah, I think it has worked for me in the past but yeah, the zinc, those three things are, but the kefir kind of does a synergistic. Like you said, I don't want to get into the weeds, and I don't want to say she said this works. I've
right.
learned from someone else that it worked. I tried it. It's worked for me.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And love, of course, right?
And
We
love.
have to have
And
love
love.
and
And cut
positivity.
up a raw onion and keep it in the room with you.
Yeah.
I could keep going if you want. But I would love for you to give me a letter and I'm going to sing you a song.
a, just a letter of the alphabet.
Letter of the alphabet.
Actually, what about pictures and paintings instead of a letter? Like pictures and paintings from one of my. It was like, was that your first album?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my God, it's my favorite. I
Do you
wait,
know who wrote that song?
I do not.
Um, Dr. John.
Ugh.
But Charlie Pride made it famous.
Hmm.
And a friend of mine turned me on to it, and I do love it.
There, so pictures and paintings, and then there's another song that was
Charlie Rich, not Charlie Pride. Charlie Rich. Sorry.
there's this where you're singing. Is it you see a person in a bar?
Well,
Uh,
I hope that I don't fall in love with you.
yes, that's my favorite right there. That pictures and paintings is right up there with it. But that one, I hope I don't. Oh,
I'll
that
sing that one the next time, but I'll sing pictures and paintings for you.
okay for sure.
I haven't done the other one in even a longer time, but
Yes.
pictures and paintings are etched in my heart for a love that was perfect, that never had a chance to start. Now all that I'm left with, all that I have, are pictures and paintings etched in my heart. The pictures and paintings are etched in my head of a face that was perfect, but someone else kisses in bed. Now all that I'm left with, all that I have, are pictures and paintings etched in my head. It might have been, but it never was. And now I'll never know of a why or because pictures and paintings are etched in my soul, never fading or dying, 'cause they just don't ever grow old. Now all that I'm left with, all that I have, are pictures and paintings etched in my soul, are pictures and paintings etched in my soul. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I
If
haven't sung
oh,
that in a very long time.
my goodness, if anybody in the chat, if you have not seen Jenna perform that one live, I got to see her perform it live, and it was grab your heart. Oh my goodness. Just like it did right there. You are fabulous on so many levels, on so many parallel universes. You're amazing. I just adore you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I feel the exact same way about you, and thank you, thank you, thank you for being here tonight. Really, really huge, huge, huge hug to you.
Oh my gosh, hug to you. Oh
I
my
hope
goodness.
that you feel 100% better tomorrow.
Thank you so, so much.
Thank you
Everybody in
for
the
being
chat,
here.
thank you so much for being here and listening to me ramble on. So
Such a good person. Ramble on, and please come back. Let me know when you want to come back, and you can come back.
oh, we could do
Because
things on like food and music and themes. Oh, so many things. Oh my
yeah,
God.
let's do it.
I adore it.
Standing ovation for you right now. Thank you, Tony. And you know, my brother was Tony, so I love having a Tony in my life.
Well, I'm here. I'm here. Nothing but love for you. I got to do the heart hand thing. Yeah, there it is. I'm not great at it. There it is.
Love
Nothing
heart,
but love.
everybody.
Happy Sunday. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Tony. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Isn't he just an absolute joy? He's just an absolute, he's this heart. He's the heart. I can't do it because I'm so used to doing balayam. Yay. Yeah. I feel good. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Love heart, everybody. Have a beautiful night. And go check out that moon really hard. Bye, Tony.